Hi, kids. I know today um, we are starting our 5-day lesson plan on John F. Kennedy, former President John F. Kennedy. And, as we get used to this online learning, let's put on our thinking caps, let's focus, let's make sure we are just listening to the lecture and make sure we are doing what we have to do. Um, I hope y'all are excited as I am excited about learning about history, social studies. This is going to be a really fun class. Even though it's virtually, we're so thankful for the opportunity to get out here and still go to school, still be able to learn. So we are so thankful that we can still learn even amongst this virtual learning. Let's dive right in. So President John F. Kennedy, he was born in Brooklyn, Massachusetts. He had 8 siblings, including 3 sisters and 5 brothers. His parents were Rose Kennedy and Joseph Kennedy Sr. He so some of his early years, um, he had his grandfather John Fitzgerald seemed to spark John F. Kennedy's interest in government and policies and affairs. John F. Kennedy went to Harvard and Stanford. He enjoyed tennis, basketball, football, golf, and reading, and he was really good at school. He attended Harvard, where he was brother with Joe Kennedy, and he played football there. His grades were good, were average. He became interested in European politics and was involved in their history even more. And uh, and John F. Kennedy joined the World War II as a Navy right after college, along with his brother Joe. He suffered numerous injuries while being attacked, and after returning, including back pain, he would face for the rest of his life. So, some of the early years of John F. Kennedy's life, he went through sicknesses. He um, had illnesses. Um, but nonetheless, he grew up in a wealthy family. He had 2 loving parents. They had good jobs. His dad was a banker. His mom, um, they were both educated. So John F. Kennedy had a good family. He had money. Had family with money. Um, John F. Kennedy he grew up, you know, being raised as as a Catholic. He grew up in a Catholic family. He um, he was a young boy, but he was interested in things like politics. Since he was young, he was interested in um, like politics in Europe. So John F. Kennedy, had a good life when he was young. Um, he knew how he knew many things, and um, back to his military life. He actually received a Navy and Marine Corps medal after rescuing 3 men after being rammed by a Japanese destroyer. He received the Purple Heart, a Asiatic Pacific Campaign Medal, and the World War II and Victory Medal for his courage. He was honorably discharged in early 1945. He At first, JFK didn't want to get into politics, but he realized, wow, this is more of a family thing, so he kind of did that. But I mean, going back to the military thing, because of his father and his family, he was able to rise up in the ranks really easily. So I think he was one of the captains. He was one of the um, people in charge. So he was always able to, um, be fairly influential since his young age. Going into, um, so he got his degree in Harvard Law School. Then he went on to, then from there, after he got his degree in Harvard, he went and he started off as a congressman and, excuse me, as a politician. He and then he joined the U.S. Senate, um, and then he married, um, his wife in 1953, and then, this is going on. So this is our first lesson. So